All right. What are the solutions to the quadratic equation? In this situation, they're really asking which one of these sets of numbers, when they're plugged in to these x's, are going to give us the right answer. Now, we could just plug and go on ahead. That is a good way to do that. So let's actually start off with that. I'm going to rewrite this problem. 4x squared minus 8x minus 12 equals 0. And let's say that I replace it with -1 here. Might as well give that one a shot. So 4 -1 squared minus 8 -1 minus 12. And that is still equal to 0. What we end up with is 4 times 1 minus plus 8, because that becomes positive, minus 12. And then you have 4 times 1. Well, that's just 4. And then you have 12 minus 12. That does equal 0. So it definitely means it's not C or D. And then when we plug in for -3, let's see what if that gives us a true statement. Will that whole left side turn into 0? Well, this is 9. 4 times 9 minus 8 times 3, -3. I got to remember this is negative. Minus 8 times 8. So this becomes plus 24 minus 12. And then now we have 4 times 9 negative. No, this is positive. This is positive now because it's squared. And then 4 times 9 is 36 plus 24 minus 12. And I can tell that this number is going to be way too big, that after subtracting by 12, it's not going to give it to us. So that eliminates this as a possible answer choice, which only leaves us with B. Now, some of you are like, there's the way that our teacher taught us. Good call. Let's make them proud. We can factor this one. So what I mean by that is we first want to turn this into a polynomial that we're very familiar with factoring, which means that the coefficient for x squared shouldn't be 4, but uno. And we can do that by dividing everything here by 4, including that 0. Well, this becomes now x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. And with this, it's very easy now to work with, because we ask ourselves, what are factors of -3 that also add up to -2? Well, that would be -3 and +1, which means that x minus 3, x plus 1 will be equal to 0. These are being multiplied by each other, so that means that really we can just divide this out by dividing it out, and then you do the same thing for this x plus 1 here, and you're left with x minus 3 equals 0, because this is canceled out, and 0 divided by anything is just 0. X equals 3. And now we do this problem twice, because you could have also just gone with the x minus 3 being factored out. You could have done this, x minus 3, x minus 3. So this gets canceled out. This is still gone. And now you have x plus 1 equals 0, which means that x equals -1, which lines up with B.